Welcome back to Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
Yay.
Alright, so today is just myself and Dan, as COVID has made it hard for Fitzwilliam to reach us today.
Yay.
He has other commitments. So,
Fucking loser. Having a life outside of Let's Plays, how dare he?
How very dare he indeed. So, this is the part of the game where it's like, hey, you need to go do some side quests or the game will not progress. So, first thing I'm going to do is this one. A game, a bug, and an imperiled job. This is a yellow quest, so it's not mandatory. You can just do it to fill time.
You're a yellow quest.
How dare you? You know, actually, we're not going to do that one. We're going to do Search Wanted Hacker, because this opens up a whole line of quests, essentially. So,
You're a line of quests.
is this all your bit's going to be today? Spinning things on me.
Is this all you're gonna be?
That's nothing, it's what you're doing there.
You're a nothing.
Okay, well, that one I walked into.
You
So-
walked into...
I swear to God.
You swear to God.
I do swear to God. Yes, I just said that. Alright. Oh, here's the current squad, by the way. So, yeah,
Oh, you
just
got
like
Digimon
before.
this time.
Yeah. Like from the previous session, I've got Gargamon to make myself happy, Vidramon to make you happy. Even though he said he looks like a deviant art Digimon and not official.
Yeah, and we're back in the cold room that needs a Faro radiator.
Most definitely needs a nice warm radiator to heat this place up. Poor Marae, she's absolutely shivering in here.
Put a link to the website.
Okay. So, I guess this is also sponsored. So, this opens up a whole line of quests. I'm gonna, from this point on, basically just do them off screen, but it's implied that I'm doing them. And they're essentially not Radiant quests, but they're the quests that you can get your Digimon that are on the farm to search for it. And then they are not randomly generated, but there's X amount of them that they'll find and they'll unlock onto the board for you. And the quest is just to go find an NPC and beat them up in a Digimon battle. So, yeah. Not a Pokemon battle, mind, a Digimon battle. It's different.
I was just thinking, this whole like, oh yeah, so I'm going to do this off screen and do this off screen. I won't show you the grinding, I won't show you this, I won't show you that. What if they just don't watch the Let's Play at all and go like, oh yeah, so I just watched it off YouTube.
I mean...
I just won't watch the Let's Play at all. And just say I did. We'll just assume I watched it all.
Because it's the same thing every time. I go up to the Digimon trainer, he comes at me usually with Devimons, and then I kick his teeth in. Because that's how every fight goes. 2 or 3 hits, and boom, done, win.
Well, you need to get it to 1 hit then.
Oh, clearly, yeah, that's on me for not grinding my characters to the nth degree. Although, I did do that in one of my sessions. I did make all of my Digimon ridiculous. We'll get to that when we get to that. Here's the hacker in question, the wanted hacker Takumi. Wait, no, I'm Takumi, sorry.
It looks like a hacker.
Oh yeah, it gives off hacker vibes. You want me to stop misusing my Digimon and give up hacking? The hell you on about? I'm using the Digimon as intended. I'm gonna beat you up, I'm Norio. So yeah, this horrible, horrible jerk is gonna come at me with some Devimon and I need to show him what for. Battle him with fisticuffs. By which I mean I need to crush his Devimon with my incredibly powerful champion level Digimon. It's a little bit of a one-sided fight, honestly. Or it would be if not for fucking Panic Wisp. So Panic Wisp deals confusion, and confusion in this game is somehow more annoying than it is in Pokemon.
How so?
Because essentially it means that you could... your Digimon will automatically attack, so they can't use special moves during it. They will attack the opponent, I'll say about 30% of the time, themselves 30% of the time, or one of their partners 30% of the time. And when it's me, they almost always attack the partner. And it's like, oh my god, my Digimon are beating themselves up. Thankfully, I finished off the Devimon there before he proved to be too much of a hassle.
The thing that always annoyed me about confusion in the Pokemon games was if you could confuse your opponent, it's there for like 2 or 3 turns. They confuse you and it feels like forever.
Oh yeah, it's just like, oh, this is my life now. Okay, so this guy's like, alright, I get it, shut up already. I hate dealing with asswipes like you. The hacker seems to have repented. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't think he has. He sounds like he's just as much of a dick as he was when I first encountered him. But I'll take your word for it, game. So yeah, Moray's like, well done, you did it. So from now on, you can have your farm Digimon search for cases. If they're searcher Digimon, that works even better for that. So they can find quests for you to do. You go up to the hackers, kick their teeth in, get a prize and leave. So that's nice. So yeah, that is that. Moray's proving to be a very mysterious figure because...
You're a mysterious figure.
Thank you. I'll take that one as a compliment. As I said before, she actually appeared in the previous Digimon story games, the DS ones. And I think it's implied that she's just like a digital construct or some mysterious, like, digital woman, half Digimon. I don't know what she's meant to be.
I kind of assumed she'd be like Cortana from the Xbox game series.
You know what, mate? Halo, yeah.
Halo, that's
the one. The Master Chef one, that one. Yeah. No, I get kind
Ready,
of...
steady, shoots.
Ready, steady, shoot needs to be the name of a series. Absolutely it does. But, yeah.
You have to bake a pie while in, like, the middle of a warfare.
Oh my god, Battle Chef, the game? Yes, absolutely. Alright, so Moray's like, alright, I can trust you to go out and just narc other Digimon trainers who are being dickheads and taking advantage of their power. So...
What's wrong with taking advantage of power?
A few things.
Is that not exactly what you're doing? Taking advantage of your strong Digimon to go and beat other people to your own ideals.
I'm doing it for the Digimon, so it's okay. Anyway, I'm setting my Digimon to investigate.
So you're saying that because you are representing some other group, it's okay for you to put on your morals and codes onto others and force them to behave in the way you deem acceptable.
Look, motherfucker, I'm a cyber sleuth. I do what I want. If you don't like it, get out of my office.
You invited me here.
Okay, Falcomon's asking me stupid questions. Where can you find Kowloon? In Eden.
Adam and Eve.
I'll go to Apples. Let me head to Apples, where I can find the Digimon. Alright, now it's time for me to do this side quest, which completely, it kind of completely takes you out of the game to do this. It's its own mini dungeon that's standalone, so... The best thing about it is it gives you a bank expansion drive, which is great, because it means I can have more powerful Digimon in my party and in reserves. So, yay. Hooray for that. So for this quest, we have this employee right here. Like I say, yellow quests are standalone and do not tie into the main plot. They're completely optional. Look at this very, very generic looking man. The most boring man in the world.
I assumed, like, game company employees were all, like, joggers and t-shirts and lazy and pizza stains.
That's a stereotype, I can see that. But I think the idea is he's like a Japanese businessman, so very, like, prim, proper, trimmed cut, all that jazz. But he's also a bit of a dick. Even though he hired us, he's having a go at us because his bosses are having a go at him. It's a horrible cycle we've got here. So, you know what? We do have an ability to help this guy, but I've got to keep it under wraps. I can't let people know that I... Oh, okay, I just warped into his phone in front of him. That's never questioned. I just do that. I just warped into his phone directly.
Well, maybe because of how quick, like, you know, data transfers and that. Maybe you're doing all this in like a split second and he doesn't notice.
I like to think that he like blinked and when he opened his eyes, Takumi was just gone. And then he's like, wait, where the fuck did that guy go? Like, yeah.
And what if he put the phone in his pocket?
You
and then like goes home. And he just like leaves it in his pocket, and then like you jump out and you're in the closet somewhere.
You're in a washing machine. You have this phone in his pocket, send it off to wash, and you're like, oh shit. Oh well.
People don't consider where they walk anymore.
No, it's so goddamn inconsiderate. Just because you're this, you know, freak of nature, one of a kind human with the ability to transport themselves into cyberspace. Doesn't mean you can take the piss, Takumi, that's all I'm saying. There's the boss, Poyomon. The boss of this side quest is bloody Poyomon, so it's like, oh, okay, this isn't that hard, whatever. But The most important thing about this little side dungeon is there's a certain Digimon that I want to battle enough and scan enough that I can actually put it into my party around here. So...
Terriermon.
Close. Very close, Dan. Very, very close guess right there. I already have a Terriermon. In fact, I turned it into Gargamon, so...
Pikachu.
Better. Actually, oh god, now you're going to make me tier list the cute Digimon to Pokemon scale.
What about Dragoon?
Think Terriermon. Think along the lines of Terriermon. If you must think of the Digimon movie. You know, that movie. How does that film go again?
I'm Angela Anaconda.
No, fuck, no! It's been so long, I've just been waiting for it.
Waiting for what?
Nothing at all. So here's Poyomon, and Poyomon's the one who's been messing up this game. I was thinking to myself, oh, it's just a dumb little baby, not even baby, like an in-training Digimon. Alright, well, this is fine. This isn't really going to be a boss fight, this will be easy. I've got 3 champion levels. How hard can this baby be? And,
He brings in friends.
well, no, he just does a fuckload of damage. And he attacks multiple times a turn. He's got ridiculous speed and attack power. Like, if I weren't dealing with champions right now, and I'm playing on hard mode, like, that could have... that would have really messed me up. So I was like, oh, shit. Do not underestimate the powerful baby. Everyone throw your most powerful moves at this baby.
Is this you doing a good combo?
Yeah! 3 Digimon combo. I think that's the first time I've got it to work successfully.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I destroyed that baby with extreme prejudice. That's what he gets for playing video games. The fucking nerd.
Yeah.
That's what all gamers deserve. Oh, I lost the battle. I can't imagine Poyomon having anything other than a cute, high-pitched voice. I'll beat the boss as soon as they fix the bug. Oh, talk to that employee for me. Tell him I said thanks for the amazing game. See ya. You know, that's really, really cute and wholesome, but it also feels like it's the developers of this game. Like, wish fulfillment for them. Like, oh, imagine some little kid thanking us.
I imagine their voice would be like Rod and Todd from The Simpsons.
Oh my god, yeah, that's it. That's the voice right there. That's how Poyomon talks.
And when they digivolve, they become Phil and Lil from Rugrats.
Oh god. Like a Katsusi kind of voice? Yeah, I'm hearing it. I'm feeling that. Anyway, the employee who we've now just warped in front of is like, oh, you did it, I guess. Here's your pay. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. So yeah, and now I just happen to be in Shinjuku. I was correct, thank you, Falcomon. So,
It took him all that time to get you the answer back.
yeah, I know, holy shit. Let's go back to the office. Let's see if there's anything else that needs doing. Why is it so cold inside Broadway? Is something wrong with our aircon? If you're not doing anything, can you find out what's going on? So this... yeah, this is a mandatory quest that may or may not tie into the temperature of the building. And as a connoisseur of radiators, I feel that you may have a particular kinship with this mission.
I smoked too much to do that. Done me in.
Ouch. Oh, shame. Oh. Well, here we have the Dreary Girl. Just by walking over to this vent, the Dreary Girl appears. So something's going on here. Something's not normal about this.
I've seen a lot of Japanese stuff where it starts off like that.
What, like horror films or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's kind of what they're going for. This is meant to be a little creepy. So...
and pornos.
Okay, they're meant to be less creepy. Well, creepy in a different way. So... now that we've identified that there's a creepy, scary girl living in the vents, we have a job to do. That's been added to the board. I got my expansion drive, so I can have more Digimon in my party. Thank you, Kyoko, for the acknowledgement that I'm doing my job. Now let's figure out the case of the creepy, time-capsuled snow woman. And then we'll do Wow Mysterious Digital Face, which is a very strange name for a mission. So here we go. Something's wrong with the aircon, figure it out. That'll give us expansion to the farm, which is really good, because we can use that to actually build the size of the farm, so we can put more items onto the farm, making the Digimon on it more efficient. So, yay. Anyway, we've got nothing but cold air. What could be used to fix that, Dan? What could we use to offset the cold air flowing through this building? It's a thinker, innit? A real thinker. Maybe some kind of...
A faro radiator!
Oh, that peaked. I've got the audio set so low and that peaked. Wow. Yeah, a Faro radiator might do it. Alternatively, maybe some kind of cyber sleuthing Digimon adventure might, you know, solve the issue.
Well, if they go with the XP model, they can get the Faro MI and then control the temperatures and programs for a 7-day program over their phones.
Oh, can they now? Please do tell more.
Do you want more details on these Faro radiators?
I mean, I don't see why not. We're here now. We're doing the radiator quest. Or technically it's an aircon quest, but surely the, you know, the best way to resolve an aircon being, you know, overzealous is a radiator to offset it. Anyway, here we are back at the K
We also
Cafe.
do electric towel rails as well.
Oh yes, of course. I knew you'd be excited to do this mission, to commentate over this one. So apparently, before this building opened, there was a big underground unit that controlled all of the heat in the building. So, I think that's...
Just get your phone, download the Faro MI app, and then control them there.
Exactly. So, yeah, I think it's time for us to hack into this building. Find some way we can hack into the actual building that we work in. That's how good we are at cyber hacking, or cyber sleuthing.
That's the thing about Japan, though, isn't it, and their architecture.
What about it?
There's not enough Spanish radiators.
No, there needs to be more of them, clearly. Well, apparently it's a bit of an urban legend, this mysterious computer that controls all of the heat. I wonder what we would find if we were to hypothetically jump into this computer.
A link to the Faro website.
Perhaps, but perhaps not. We shall see. Alright, Kyoko's found something. I've done my own little bit of sleuthing. I've chatted to everyone in the building we work at. Apparently, this computer room is a mystery, even to Kyoko, who's usually clued in about these things.
Well, she's not very good at her job then, is she?
Well, she was looking into something else. Apparently that creepy girl is Fuyume Yuki, an old pop star. A dead pop star. I think dead. Dead or really old pop star. So yeah, what's that about?
We're going to start talking about dead pop stars.
Wait, think before you speak.
No, Macaulay Culkin wasn't a pop star, he was an actor.
He's not dead. You
He
keep
was
insisting
dead.
that he's dead.
His ghost visited Jontron on Christmas.
That is a fictional thing that happens in a video. That's not real.
I believed it for many years. I never felt to search it, because when people say, oh yeah, this guy's ghost or this guy's dead, I don't go, I'm going to check it out.
I'm going to disprove that. You should. The internet does that all of the time. Oh, look at this guy. Man scared of Snow Woman. That's what his life amounted to, being scared of Snow Woman. Oh, I'm very scared. I'm the shivering man. My life amounted to this. Shivering. Oh well, goodbye. That's all we exist for.
They're very lonely men. You know why?
Why?
Because they've got Snow Woman around them.
Hey! Nice. Very nice. Alright, so apparently there's also an urban legend about the mysterious Snow Woman. So we have this scary, mysterious Snow Woman urban legend, apparently a computer inside this building, and a pop star being broadcast onto people's digilines. So it's time for us to get to the bottom of this one. Oh look, there's a painting in the cafe.
Or was it a TV?
I can't actually tell from this angle. I'm pretty sure it's...
A flat screen TV.
Do they clarify what it is? I can't even remember. Whatever it is, it's some kind of structural...
Flat screen painting.
flat screen painting. Whatever it is, it's something that we can use to hack directly into this building. It's some
Flat
kind of...
screen radiator.
Alright, oh shit, it's now actually getting colder. Oh no. Alright, well... It's a good thing we don't feel cold being a weird husk of a human, but hey.
You know who we should speak to about it?
Who?
Victoria.
Do tell. Who is Victoria?
For some reason, to be modern, we instead of naming our new radiators over like technical stuff or saying like the old ECG range, standing for Eco Green, we've decided to call the new ones Victoria.
Okay. I mean, that's a nice name for a radiator, I guess.
And because it's Spanish, and we got two colours, there's the white one and the black one.
Oh, yeah.
What do the boxes actually say?
Yeah, they say things that are quite objectionable here in the UK, but that's the Spanish language for you. Anyway, here we are in the actual main frame of the Nanaco Broadway.
You don't want me to say it, do you?
I'd rather you didn't.
It's a radiator.
It's just a black towel rail. Anyway, here we are in the actual computer that governs this entire building, and it's a little bit of a maze we got here. So a lot of this is me just warping around like those, like we're going around the Rocket headquarters in Pokemon Red and Blue. Managed to find the HP capsules, which honestly wasn't really worth all the warping I've just done, but what can you do?
All that for something you didn't even need.
Yep.
So you could have just cut that out. I didn't have to sit and watch this.
Well, here's the thing, because I ran past it and then I was like, oh, god damn it, I just saw that, and people will be annoyed if I don't open it, so I had to go back and open it. It's the Treasure Chest curse. I've had that for years with LPing, especially during Final Fantasy. That's where it was like constant. Anyway, you get ledges here, kind of like in Pokemon, where you can only go across them one way. They come massively into play later.
Do you get a bike later where you can jump back up?
You do not, so you just have to be careful about where you go. Although, thanks for reminding me of the Acro Bike, because that thing fucking ruled. Oh look, it's Kiramon. Haven't seen any Kiramons yet. If you don't know, Kiramon is the he's the evil Digimon who essentially digivolves into the final boss of the Digimon movie.
The first good part.
Yeah, the second segment of the Digimon movie, the one that inspired Summer Wars. He basically hacks into the internet and goes to set all the nukes to blow up Japan.
Why don't we just review Summer Wars one day?
We should. I don't see why not. Like, I think that'd be a good time. Oh look, she's right here. That pop star. You came. Thank you. Ta-da! It was a cute Wanyamon all along. Case closed. Yep.
Nice little pussy.
Dan. Oh my god!
Colder! Not cold enough! Everyone must be frozen!
What the fuck?
It's Elsa in her final form.
Elsa's here and she's pissed and also a bear. Alright, so here we have a boss fight against Frigimon. Frigimon is a fucking nightmare to fight because he constantly heals himself. So this is one of those fights where it's like, yeah, you should probably come at this guy with moves that do set amounts of damage or moves that debuff him. Otherwise, you'll do a couple of hits, he'll heal it off, and then you'll do a couple more hits, and he'll heal that off, so...
Well, can't we just wait till global warming kicks in?
Just wait for it to slowly take... You can't, he's actively making everything colder. That's the thing, that's the issue we're having at the moment, so, you know.
Rather than Digimon, we need a proper superhero. Faho Man!
Someone to heat this building up to offset that horrible Frigimon with smart heating. So yeah, the rest of this fight is just me mashing the X button until Frigimon is dead. Because, yeah, there's more war of attrition than anything else.
Well, that's always a good tactic, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it works.
Just keep smashing your X.
No.
You said it!
That's not what I meant. You know that's not what I meant.
Right, you heard it here, folks.
No, I'm not putting that on the record. Disagree. Fully disagree.
David abuses his PlayStation controllers. Well, what did you think I meant?
Alright, so...
Just gonna go past that.
I'm just gonna... So it turns out, the reason that we were seeing that pop star is because you have this little Wanyamon here who was like, hey, I was in distress and I figured if I presented myself as a cute girl, people would actually come help me. Even though you're a cute little cat, and I feel like that would warrant even more people wanting to help you.
Yeah, but more people are allergic to cats than they are cute girls.
You know what? Fair. Can't argue that point.
Saying that, what's your excuse for not having a cute girl?
Fuck you. That's the excuse. Alright, so with that, Frigimon's been defeated, Wanyamon is safe, and the cold air is no longer ruining everybody's day. So, mission success.
And a faho to you too.
Hooray. So now we have the mystery of the amnesiac cat Digimon to deal with. So, let's figure out what the hell this Wanyamon's deal is.
It hasn't digivolved yet?
I don't actually know. I'm not far enough in the game to understand who this Wanyamon is.
It looks like it's glitching out a little bit, or is that just the screen?
I think that's the transmission of the screen. That happens to everyone.
Alright.
Good point, though. That would have been valid otherwise.
And why has it got a giant M on its forehead?
I'm going to assume Wanyamon's Japanese name has a W in it. That, or maybe it's W when he's upside down. When he's doing a headstand, it's W for Wanyamon.
He is doing a headstand, he's only a head.
Yeah, it just needs to flip upside down, and then there you go, W for Wanyamon. Anyway, yeah, this Wanyamon apparently has all the memories from like the 80s. So that's why an old pop star came to mind, because it was an old computer. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, this game kind of does sort of kind of smart things sometimes. And then other times it just tells you incessantly the same thing about 100 times in the dialogue, making you wish for death.
Speaking of which, if you want affordable heating...
Okay, that's enough, Jesus. How many of those little notifications, this contains sponsored content? I need like 20 of those on the screen now to justify this.
Just keep it in the top left part of the screen, the whole video.
Constantly. Oh, well.
And every now and then, just put a picture of me just go swishing past the bottom of the screen.
Holding up a radiator, big grin on your face. Buy now. A couple of dollar signs appear on the screen, even though we're English.
Although one of the heaters today, when you were trying to lift it, you couldn't hold it with one arm, could you?
No, because I'm a weak child with no upper body strength, and yes, I'm helping Dan with work now, so yeah.
He works for me now.
So the Wanyamon's like, why were you being a pop star? 'Cause she was cute. I thought someone cute would make someone help me.
And that's the only reason people support your Patreon.
I'll take that as a compliment, sure, why not? I'm cute, I'll be cute. I can
Remember
be
that I
cute.
pay your Patreon.
Thank you, that's because I'm cute. Hello Internet, this is David from the future. Catfishing. There's a joke about catfishing we didn't make here, even though it's the most obvious joke to make. Thank you and goodbye. Right, so this Wanyamon, he just keeps making references to the 80s, hence the name of the mission, Time Capsule, Snow Woman. Aha!
Oh yeah, because in the 80s, women got cold.
I don't know. Wait, no. Let's go back a few steps down, let's rework this. I don't think that's what they're going for.
It was true though. You ask any woman who was around in the 80s and she'll tell you, yes, at some point in that decade, at one point she felt cold.
Must have happened, statistically. It'd be unlikely for it not to have happened. Alright, well we've wrapped up this case anyway. We've got rid of that dang Frigimon who was making the whole building cold. Now we have this Wanyamon who's just our friend. And I'm sure we'll come back later in the plot
as the main villain.
As the main villain, yes. Who the fuck's texting me? I'm recording LP, fuck off.
I didn't know people liked you. Oh no, it's just a notification, your battery's low.
Yeah, okay. Well, which Digimon was created on Halloween? Probably Pumpkinmon. Let's continue.
That's what you think.
What? You didn't... What was that in relation to?
The pumpkin one.
Yeah, that's 100% obviously true. What else could it be?
Anyone else? Maybe someone was working late that night. And then it just happened to roll over to Halloween. They were still working. They didn't realise it was Halloween.
Alright, that's...
Anyway, the Digivolution's up and coming!